football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to the ground game on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Buys a little extra time. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Dell. Grab near the marker. It's Eakin. Finally get him on the ground. He's got an explosive play for the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays?
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, great first drive by this offense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the fullback. Makes it past the marker. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Dell. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Shaw. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Under fire. Hit as he throws.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Under fire. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Penn State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between it.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Dell. Quickly complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. This crowd knows when to bring it. The option look. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Nestled just inside that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Punts it out of the air. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Handoff to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, I think the quarterback was trying to push that ball deep down the field. Nobody was open, though, so he finds his fullback for a short gain.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And it's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed away. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Handoff to the single running back. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop now to see what they do on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is...
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Picked off! What a play by this defense. Looking for more room. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And...
Always.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get...
There he goes to the left. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Dell. Now improvising. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, the quarterback had...
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Dell. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. That nifty return sets up. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. Runs through a tackle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's...
They'll go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Toss sweep to the right. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Toss to the outside. Finds a little space. Gets it past the marker. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! This offense has it with really good field position. Off-play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got...
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the... Great place to start for this offense. The play action fake. Moving away from pressure. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tosses to the quarterback. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
And how about the trickeration by the offense? Dialing up the flea flicker, and they execute it perfectly. Nice job.
Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run, fires downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Dell. Throws for the tight end. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Looking for a gap. It's Foster. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Off play action. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 40. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They go to the ground. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this